unfit queen and unfit heathen offspring streets. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I am so tired of these heathens who are out of control in this city and all over the United States. And I'm sounding like Barry White because I haven't had any sleep. Child, these heathens are hazardous to my health. And I laid down, but I couldn't sleep because it's a whole lot on my mind that I'm trying to not let stress me out involving these heathens in this city. But it is bothering me. So I said, since I can't get no sleep and then I got to go to work, something that the heathens don't do. They don't go to work, they just terrorize the city 24/7. You know, this is what they do. And they wouldn't have it any other way. They out of control. So, with that being said, let's get into our topic. I want to start off by saying something very controversial that's really going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. But this is my opinion, and I am entitled to my opinion. And a lot of people are probably going to be so upset about what I'm getting ready to say. But the more I look at today's generation of heathens, I'm starting to realize why slavery was probably a thing. Now, yes, slavery was terrible, and a lot of the lynching and beating and dogs getting sick on a lot of these folks was real, real bad. And some of the babies got thrown in the alligator's mouth and all of this horrible stuff that happened to a lot of the people back then. But I got a feeling some of it probably was justified. If the ancestors was anything remotely as horrible as their generations that's current, I understand. I understand. I understand. That's the only thing that I'm saying. I understand. And some of these heathens, these current heathens of this current generation, they could benefit from what happened way back then to some of their ancestors. Yeah. I just believe that maybe the white people was trying to beat the hell out of some of these demons. And it didn't work. It didn't work. Because some of them survived and they have multiplied their seed. And here we are. Here we are with the current demon epidemic that we have today as it relates to these niggas. Yeah, they out of control. They are out of control. And now they have started killing other black people and taking from other black people as well as white people, but they really focus more primarily on taking from other black people. And I think the white people got them shook. They don't holler bother the white people. But every now and again they do, because stealing is stealing, no matter who they steal from. And they don't discriminate when it comes down to stealing and just taking what they want. And I recently saw on social media under one of the news media YouTube channels, one of these heathens, a nigga, he tried to justify why this roguish culture is doing all this stealing. And he said, like a lot of them, they come from Satan. I don't know if they come from Satan, but they certainly serve Satan. And they have Satan's same characteristics. They lie, they cheat, they steal, kill, and destroy. They got all that in common. I don't know, they might be the fallen angels. Satan was kicked out of heaven because his punk ass, he thought he could just be God himself. You know what I'm saying? And God was not going to tolerate that. So he kicked this punk ass out of heaven. And some of the angels got kicked out with him. And they started having sex with the humans that was on the earth. So I'm told. And then they had giants, and God had to flood the land and things. because they just got out of control. They got the same out of control spirit today. Today. That's the common denominator, you see. They got a takeover spirit, and they want to do what they want to do. You see where I'm going with this? They didn't just start this, they got it from Lucifer. They got Lucifer's energy. And I think they related. I think these niggas is related to Lucifer. They got the same energy, they have the same agenda, and they have the same characteristics. And their track record speaks for itself. And I think, this is just my opinion. You know I'm very opinionated, right? This is just my opinion. I think the welfare program was the worst thing that could have happened to these so-called queens, because they have not been an asset to the community. They have been a liability. And once again, their track record speaks for itself. They don't want a husband. They just want some ding-a-ling so they can get a baby. They love to get pregnant, a baby bump, baby bump, baby bump. They celebrate with a baby reveal party. And they don't have a home, they don't have a purpose nor a plan. All they got is a pregnant stomach, just pregnant like a roach, pregnant like a dog, just pregnant. And all the babies have a different daddy. All of them look fun in the face. They don't care. They don't care because they want the benefits of having these babies. And most of them are not qualified. Can we all agree that a lot of these so-called queens, these counterfeit queens, they are not qualified? A lot of them haven't become fully developed as a woman. And they don't know nothing about being a mother or a wife. That's why they fail under every category as it relates to being a woman, a mother, and a wife. They don't have much of a success rate. And once again, their track record speaks for itself. And, from one generation to the next, they love to get on the welfare roster under Section 8 programs and EBT. They love food stamps. They love food stamps. And most of them sell the food stamps to get drugs, eyelashes, hair bonnets, fingernails, them fake fingernails that look so ugly, and pay their cell phone bill and etc. And the children go to school so hungry. They just, that's the only time most of them get some food in their belly when they go to the schoolhouse. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the children, they really have a lot of issues with the fact that they never had a daddy. They don't never know their daddy. And I think it's insulting for these women to get a pass for being irresponsible with their vagina and not rise to the occasion of full-blooded motherhood. And yet they can call themselves a queen, and they don't carry the crown. They don't carry no crown. And they get to commit this identity fraud and carry the title of queen, and they don't even have a castle. Queens have a castle. They're not sponsored by the government in Section 8. They don't have food stamps. They go out and create. They go out and own. They go out and kick ass out there in these streets. They don't sit around and smoke marijuana and look at Love and Hip Hop all day and twerk on the internet and fight on Facebook. Okay, that's how most of these so-called queens carry on every day. And I could go on and on and on, but it's just sickening to watch how the chickens have come home to roost. And for the last 30 years at least, we have watched from one generation to the next these single mothers rely on the welfare programs for their essential needs, shelter, food, etc. And they have not, for the most part. Some of them have, but most of them have not did nothing to prepare themselves and be an independent woman like they claim to be. They not independent women. They are uh, foster children of the government. Foster children. And their children are foster children of the government. And they have not been made to stand on their own 2 feet. It's just like a whole bunch of overgrown children. And I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. The taxpayers having to shoulder the burden of raising these grown ass women that never ever grow up. And it's just pathetic. They don't want to learn a skill. And the mother is the first teacher of the child. And most of these so-called queens, they haven't taught them nothing but how to steal, 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 steal. They've been stealing since they got pregnant. A lot of these women, a lot of y'all know how they go in the stores and steal. They carry the baby stroller and put packs of bologna and beef, ground beef in the baby blanket, up under the baby blanket, all in the baby's diaper and all them kind of things. It's just sad. And then they teach them how to lie. When the bill collector call, they tell them, don't tell them I'm not here. Or they knock on the door. They say, tell them I'm not here. They train their children to lie. They train their children to steal. And society does not hold them accountable. That's where they learn it from. These heathens. That's where they learn all this lying and stealing and killing from. Yes, yes, yes. And their mammy, the so-called queen, she learned it from Satan. Yes, but y'all let her get away with calling herself a goddess and a queen and all this foolishness. You know, Satan is the author of lies and confusion. And that's where she get all that lying. The queen, that's where she get all that lying from. And misrepresentation. But I digress. So, these past few weeks, just like I figured, I knew these heathens was gonna increase their stealing and killing, and they have not disappointed me. They have been increasing their stealing and killing and carrying on in the city, and just terrorizing the city, 24 hours, 7 days a week. We can't catch a break. And they don't go to sleep because I think they putting some extra fentanyl in the drugs. And I wish they would put some melatonin in the drugs to make them sleepy. And it's just a shame. You can't tell the night from the days. And it's high traffic in their neighborhoods all night long, just high traffic, coming and going, coming and going. They do not go to bed. They don't go to bed. They don't go to bed anymore. And they can stay up all night long. Even roaches go to bed. Even roaches. Even rats and mice and things. They go to bed. Horses and cows go to bed. Dogs and cats go to bed. But these niggas of this generation, these heathens, they do not go to bed. They never get sleepy. And then they don't work jobs. So, when you work a job, you get tired. But they don't work jobs. They just stay up twerking and smoking marijuana and acting a fool. And they wouldn't have it any other way. Shooting, killing, stealing, lying on their applications for all these different programs and loans and things. And they don't have jobs, but they got brand new luxury cars and Jeeps and things. Make it make sense. And everybody, I know Stevie Wonder can see that they stealing, but everybody try to pretend like they some boss bitches and things. And they getting it out the mud. No, y'all getting it from stealing. That's what you're doing. But, we can't prove it. And nobody is checking them out. You know, they used to raise the eyebrows of the IRS and the police and things, and they pull them over and set up roadblocks and catch them and ask them questions. But they don't ask them no questions anymore. I don't think they just let them ride around with all this suspected stolen merchandise and stolen cars and things. And the more they get away with, the more they do. Just watch them. You don't have to take my word for it. Just watch them. The more they get away with, they become emboldened and they do more awful things. They stay on the news every day for doing something horrible. And all you got to do is watch the news. Pick a channel. All you got to do is watch these heathens. Pick a city. Pick a side of the town. They love to park their ass at gas stations and just sit there and wait on other drug dealers or their customers or whatnot. They prostitute, not suspect at these hotels. They selling drugs at these hotels. And it's not the little cheap hotels. They go to high dollar hotels. Yes, and disturb the hotel guests all night long. I've been seeing them all over the country. That's what they do. And they probably paying the hotel manager or whoever at the front desk to look the other way. And this is their culture. This is what they do. They terrorize the community. Just yesterday, I believe it was, when I was on live, a lot of y'all probably recall this incident. And a number one car that they love to steal and drive is that Dodge Challenger. I used to love that Dodge Challenger. It never did anything wrong to me, but now I can't stand that Dodge Challenger because it represents these heathens and their culture. Whenever I see that Dodge Challenger, I just see a nigga, a garbage ass nigga. That's what I see. And most of the time, the windows is tinted real dark because the driver and the occupants probably are criminals. And they want to hide behind that dark tent and get away and elude capture. And it's been successful. If that's what they tint them windows real dark, and it's supposed to be illegal to tint your windows that dark. And I think I deserve a refund because when I didn't even have my windows that dark, I got a ticket and had to pay some money in the court. I deserve a refund because these heathens nowadays, they riding around like it's common. Dog, tinted windows. And a lot of these killers that ain't got caught, I suspect they hiding behind that tent on some of these vehicles. They hiding in plain sight. Yeah, all the killers ain't got caught yet. And they just riding around, going to Popeyes, going to McDonald's, and wherever they want to go, Walmart, they going wherever they want to go, to the gas station and back home and laying down and getting back up and doing it all over again the next day and the next day and the next day. And some of them done killed more than one time and still ain't got caught. Yes, just stealing like a hobby and lying like Lucifer. And it's just a shame. It's sickening how they have torn this one city down, and a lot of them working on the other cities. And at this rate, you know, I just wonder, will it be any black people left in the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years, at the rate that these heathens are killing, and they ain't killing nobody but their own race of people. Ain't that satanic? That is satanic. Yes, but they call themselves Christians and wear crosses around their neck and killing their own people in their own community, and nobody holds them accountable. They still want to blame the white man. The white man done got out of y'all way. And y'all are doing this to yourself. And a lot of them are in denial about their status. And I was talking to this white man yesterday on my job, and he said, I asked him, I said, what do we do about it? It's not enough that we keep on talking about it. Everybody knows what the problem is. We know who the problem makers We know who is causing all this terrorism in our city. And nobody wants to say it out loud because you'll be accused of being a racist. And then they'll find out where you work and try to get you fired and ruin your business and harass you all over social media and all that. A lot of people don't want that kind of pressure and backlash, so they just be quiet. They don't say nothing. They let these heathens just hijack the community and terrorize, and they don't say nothing because they don't want the backlash. But I don't care nothing about the backlash. It needs to be said. And something needs to be done about this. It's not enough. Like I was telling this white man on my job yesterday, I said, it's not enough that we keep talking about the problem. It's time to do something about this because they have gotten used to us just talking, 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 and they feel like, oh, they just talking, they ain't gonna do nothing. So, just like a bad kid in a household with a parent, if the kid know that you're not gonna do nothing, they don't care nothing about you nagging and preaching and cussing and talking and talking and talking. They gonna keep on doing what they want to do. This is the same difference with these heathens out here. They see us talking about them on Facebook. They see us talking about them on YouTube. They hear us talking about them in the street at Walmart and at the Waffle House and places of that nature. They don't care. They are proud of their horrible behavior. They wear it like a badge of honor. When the FBI announced that this city, Afghanistan Junior, was the most dangerous city in the United States, do you think these heathens cared? Do you think these heathens was ashamed? Do you think these heathens say, "Oh, I better stop killing"? Oh, I don't want nobody to know that my city is the most dangerous, and I'm living in this city that's a reflection of me. Uh-uh. They said, "Oh, that make us feel good. We got some street cred. Oh, I'm the most dangerous nigga. I'm a real nigga now." That made them feel like they was a real nigga. And the FBI, they stamped that we the most dangerous niggas. Oh yeah. So they were proud then to tell everybody over in Virginia and California and Detroit, I'm from Memphis, nigga. I'm from Memphis, nigga. That make them feel like they saying something. They feel like they done said something when they say, I'm from Memphis. K. Michelle, I'm from Memphis. They love to say that. Like that's something to be proud of. And I guess that make them feel like, oh, I'm big and bad when they say that. You ought to be ashamed. Anybody that sit up and brag about being from a crime infested place such as this, you ought to be ashamed to tell anybody. I would be. And my God, every day they stealing. Every day they killing. Every day they in the street. And they don't care how high the gas is. Notice when the gas was higher than what it is now, they did not stay at home. They didn't slow down. They sped it up. Notice when the pandemic hit the first time and the CDC and everybody in the official capacity was advising us to stay at home and stay safe. Oh, that went over the heathen's head. They don't want to stay safe. They want to stay dangerous. That went in one ear and out the other. They don't want to stay safe. And they said to themselves, "Oh, they ain't talking to us. We don't want to stay safe, and we don't want nobody else to be safe." So that's why they kept on going outside, and they never did go inside and sit down somewhere. They they love it outside, love it. And see, they can't terrorize nobody inside their house unless they on Facebook and YouTube. And they have to go outside and get closer to they prey, you see. They have to get closer. And that's why they stay outside and they racing up and down the street in them loud ass cars because they got a whole lot of terrorist activities to participate in a short window of time. They ain't got but 24 hours a day. I think they need more time. And I'm pretty sure they so disappointed. that the time has changed and we got shorter days because they need longer nights to do all this killing and stealing and lying and carrying on. And let me tell you, I was getting ready to tell y'all about this incident this morning, but my phone, Satan had attacked my phone and had it all jumbled all up, and I was just all over the place, discombobulated. So let me tell you the situation. And I posted about it on my YouTube community page. A lot of y'all probably already seen it. So yesterday, I had been lately having such terrible dreams, and a lot of times the Holy Spirit will come to me and show me little flashes of things in my dreams, and I am a strong empath, right? And I can see a lot of things in the spiritual realm, and I just been so uncomfortable when I'm dreaming. And I've been seeing so many things in my dreams lately. And all these heathens been harassing me in my dream. And I got a feeling that, the spirit was trying to warn me. And I had been feeling lately, the last weekend or two, like I need to just quit that second job. And I was just feeling like I was just getting so uncomfortable. And it's an easy job. And I was like, it's not making sense to me why I'm ready to quit this job. And I was trying to justify it by, oh, I need me some off time. I want to travel on the weekends. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I think it was the spirit trying to get me away, because the spirit could see the danger that was looming over that place. And my God, let me tell you, yesterday, which was Sunday, I was just feeling so uncomfortable, and like I couldn't really get my sleep. And every time something is happening close to me, that happens, I can't get no sleep. And, I can just almost feel it in my spirit. Something is going on, but I don't know what it is. And when I went to my job, my second job, as soon as I came onto the property, and it's a long driveway until you can see, everything. It's a long driveway. And it was kind of dark because, not quite, because the time has changed, right? It started getting dark around 5:30. So it was still kind of light and kind of dark. And as soon as I got closer, where I could see, the property a little bit better, I seen a whole lot of police with their blue lights on. I said, oh my God, something done happened. And then what really triggered me when I seen a crime scene van. Oh my God. I said, oh my God, somebody done got killed. And I had to prepare myself for this, right? And I was like, oh my God. I said, I hope it ain't somebody that I like and I be talking to all the time. I hope they ain't got killed. Oh my God. And then I thought about it. I said, maybe it's one of the people who I don't like. I don't mind if something happened to them. Ain't that low down to me? Ooh, that's so low down to me, but I did think about it. I said, if it's that nigga that's been snitching and getting all that trouble started behind my back and he think I don't know it, that Uncle Tom, I hope they knocked the hell out of him. Right in the soft spot, that bald spot on top of his head. Forgive me, Lord. Ooh, forgive me, Lord. But I was just so nervous. And I said, oh my God, what's done happened? Oh, I couldn't believe all them police was there in the crime scene van. It can't be good. It can't be good. Oh my God. So I got closer and I asked one of the police, I said, come here, please come here to me. And that police was looking at me like, you got a lot of nerve. I'm the police. You supposed to be coming to me. And then he walked off. I couldn't believe he had that attitude and walked off. And then the other one, the white one, the black one, he was the one that walked off. But the white one, he came over to me. Ain't that something? But anyway, I asked him, I said, "Sir, what's going on?" I said, "Did somebody get killed?" He said, "No, they didn't get killed, but they almost did." I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Okay, so now that we get that part out of the way, didn't nobody get killed." Okay, I felt a little bit better about that part. I said, "What happened? Tell me what happened." And talk slow, because I need to absorb all the details, right? He said, "Well, some guys came through here with some ski masks on." See, they love to wear them masks. They don't want to wear the mask because of COVID, but they'll wear them masks because it's convenient and it hide their face when they stealing and killing, and can't nobody tell who they are. And then they go and get them fake tags and put on their car, and then the car be stolen most of the time. Yeah, that's the roguish stealing, killing nigga starter kit. Get you a stolen car, get you a stolen tag. They sell them on Facebook, and I don't know why the police don't go and get them folks that's selling them. What? They not hiding. They not hiding. You can go on Facebook and get a fake tag, and they sit in their house, print them up on the computer, and selling them for $25. Now I get put in Facebook jail for some words, but the heathens, the niggas that's sitting up creating a illegal fake tag to put on your car, I think that's a federal charge. They don't never get put in Facebook jail. I need somebody to make it make sense. Mark Zuckerberg and his employees don't never put them criminals in Facebook jail. They the main ones need to be in Facebook jail. But I get put in Facebook jail for some words. But anyway, police was telling me that the niggas, it was some niggas. It don't never be nobody but the niggas. The niggas. It was three of them. And they probably ain't never worked no job. And they would get so offended and mad and want to fight you if you said something about a job. And if you gave them a job, laying down, they stand up and quit. You couldn't even pour a job on them. They don't want no job. And they doing exactly what they want to do. They want to steal, kill, and destroy. And so many people make excuses for them. Oh, they didn't have a father. They came from a single home. They came from a broken home. They came from a domestic violence home. Oh, they was poor. They was born poor. And oh, they so depressed. And they grandmama died when they was 5. And all this foolishness. All this foolishness. No, 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 no. They stealing because they want to steal. It ain't got nothing to do with they upbringing. They didn't have a father. None of that. They stealing and killing and just being destructive because this is what they want to do. Can we hold these heathens accountable? Okay, stop giving them a crutch. Stop giving them accommodations. Stop building tolerance for these roguish ass niggas. Okay, and put them where the fuck they belong. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. I'm so sick and tired of people holding their hand and rubbing their shoulder blades and giving them an excuse. You're not doing them no favor. You're making them worse. You're not making them better. And so back to my story. Okay, so the police told me, they said it was 3 niggas. He didn't say niggas. I said niggas. Because I know it was some niggas. I know it was some niggas. I don't even have to find them and see what color they neck and their eyebrows is. I know it's some niggas. I know it is. And he said there were 3 of them, and they had ski masks on, and they had came through there and scoped out the place. That's usually what they do. They have to rehearse it first. And they always have to have 2 or 3 or more. They run in packs like some wolves, but they don't have the strength of a wolf. They have the strength of a coward, a punk ass coward. They gotta roam around and steal in groups. Yeah, they gotta talk each other into it and rehearse it. And why they can't keep that same energy to apply for a job? Why they can't roll around and get in a carload of group of niggas and go and apply for a job? Huh? Why they can't get in a car with a group of niggas and go cut some grass for free and do something honorable, something worthy, something noble? You know, it's always something evil and wicked. Anytime you see a pack of niggas together, it's always something low down and evil they getting ready to do or already done did it. And they got to have them hoodies on their head. See, the white KKK, they done took off the hoods and the niggas done put on the hoodies. They got the same agenda to kill, steal, and destroy the black community. Yes, yes, this is what they doing. This is what they doing. And the police told me they had came through there. They seen them on the camera. Thank God the surveillance camera was working. You know, a lot of times the surveillance camera don't never be working when it's time to see who the niggas are and what they did. So he said they looked on the camera and they seen they had already been there about an hour before, and they scoped out the place and even parked in the parking lot. Yes, they were probably eating some Popeye's chicken while they were sitting there plotting it out, you see, and smoking their marijuana. And let me tell you, let me tell you. So they came back about an hour later. They came back about an hour later, and that's when they put the plan into action. Ooh, baby. They came through that place and they went into the parking lot trying to steal some vehicles. And when one of the employees seen them, he went into action and tried to close the gate. And man, don't you know, they stepped on the gas and they ran that man over. And I didn't even want to see the video. I didn't even want to see it. And I couldn't believe I didn't want to see the video because usually I wanted to see the details. I had to see the details to let it really just, come together in my mind the way something happened. But I said, that's too terrible. I don't even want to see the video. But I'm pretty sure they just throwed him up in the air. Throwed him up in the air. The impact, it just threw him up in the air. And man, that man almost died. It was blood, a big pool of blood. And I felt so bad for that man. Here we are, one day after Thanksgiving, when everybody I would think would be, in a real righteous state of mind and want to come together and be kind and sweet to each other and try to do the right thing. Take a break from being evil. But evil never takes a break. Never. 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 You see these evil motherfuckers that I have blocked on my YouTube channel, they keep coming back, even on Thanksgiving, even the day after Thanksgiving, even today, these garbage motherfucking demons, they still coming back with a unwanted, rejected, garbage, worthless, fatherless, ugly ass. Even if I block them, they keep on making another email. I bet they got so many motherfucking emails with they dumb, raggedy, stupid ass. And they probably ain't had a bath. Just sit on Facebook, sit on YouTube, and troll people. You are the worst garbage motherfucker if you are an overgrown troll. And you're a coward ass motherfucker. You wouldn't keep that same energy in person once you face to face with the person that you harassing on the internet and they get ready to knock you the fuck out and give you what the fuck you deserve. You wouldn't keep that same energy. You run like the garbage bitch that you are. Yeah, but one day I pray to God that somebody catch your garbage ass and give you what the fuck you deserve. And I hope it be sooner than later. I hope it be sooner than later, you garbage motherfuckers. You got a false sense of security. You sit on this internet fucking with people and you think that somebody can't fuck with you back. I ain't gotta touch you. God can strike you in your garbage ass heart and give you a heart attack where you sit and you stand, bitch. I ain't gotta touch your garbage ass. God got a further reach than I do, and He hit harder than I do, and He don't play about me. But I digress. So, yeah, the police was telling me they had stepped on the gas and didn't have no regard for that man's life. Here he is. Now think about this. Here this man is on the job trying to provide for himself and his family. And here's some garbage ass niggas who don't even have a job, more than likely. Don't want a job. Never had a job. Here they are with the audacity to come on this man's job and just violate him like this and threaten his life. They could have killed him. And I'm pretty sure that's not their first time. And I'm pretty sure it won't be their last unless somebody catch them off guard and give them a big surprise and give them what they deserve. The next time they roll up on somebody's property trying to steal something, I pray to God they get their whole head blowed the fuck off the bone. Yes, yes. We gonna have to take a stand and stop these niggas, these heathens that's terrorizing, and they don't have no concern for life, somebody else's life. So why should we care about theirs? Huh? They don't mind threatening other people's life. So let's keep that same energy. Okay, as it relates to protecting and defending each other in our own. We cannot afford to be afraid of these heathens. God didn't give me the spirit of fear. As a Christian, He didn't give you the spirit of fear. He gave you the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. And what good is power if you don't plug it in and use it and activate it? Yeah, that's what they theme is. When I hear them on Facebook, when it's time to get down and do some evil and shoot somebody, they say get active. So how about we apply that to ourselves as it relates to defending our community and ourselves and our property? Let's get active. Yeah, you got to activate your power. I refuse to be afraid of demons. I refuse. Yeah. If anything, you're going to be scared of me. Okay. And I don't want you to be scared of me, but you're going to respect me. You're going to respect me, and I'm not going to bag down. And I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to negotiate with terrorists. Okay? Yeah, no surrender, no retreat. That's my mindset. Yeah, win, lose, or draw. That's how it's going to be. And I said, this is just terrible. And they probably have no regret, no remorse. And they probably went to somebody else's property and tried the same thing right after they left. I'm pretty sure. All this week, that's what they're going to be doing. Stealing, going on somebody's property and stealing. And I'm pretty sure they got a lot of guns in the car. And one of the managers was telling me that they talked to the police and they ran the tags on the car. I was thinking they had the paper tag, the fake drive out tag on the car. But he said no, they had real tags. But guess what? They ran the tag. Now this is a a car, and they ran the tag, and the tag came back as a SUV, and it was a outdated expired tag. And so they let me know they probably stole the tag off of the SUV, and then they stole the car. Yeah, everything stole, everything. And they're not going to stop unless righteous people stop them and give them a reason to stop. unless God stop them and lay them down where they can never get back up again. That's the only way that these heathens are going to stop stealing and killing and being destructive. That's the only way. Because they're not going to stop themselves. They're not going to stop themselves. So we have to stop them in self-defense and protect ourselves and our property. Yeah. And they raise their children to do the same thing. And I saw in the news not long ago a father and a son. Both of them was niggas. They was running a chop shop. A chop shop. A whole roguish enterprise in the city. Yes. Now it's one thing if you're gonna be roguish, but you're gonna be roguish with your son stealing cars and having a whole chop shop at the house. That's real satanic right there. And a lot of them, I think they stealing cars from out of town and bring them here. And they got little chop shops all over the city. And some of them operate the chop shops for years without getting caught. And they riding around with these stolen cars. And some people think, oh, they working so hard. And they just really a boss. From the outside looking in, that's what it looked like. They are getting a lot of this stuff in a roguish way. So don't be so quick to covet and envy a lot of these people riding around with these new cars and these expensive trucks and things, because you never know how they got this stuff. A lot of people taking shortcuts. They stealing. They stealing, they stealing, they stealing, and they killing folks to get this stuff. Yes. And some of them can go for years stealing and doing this kind of stuff. And some of them get killed. Some of them go to prison. Some of them, they, find the Lord or the Lord find them. And then they surrender they stealing license and they stealing ways and turn from their wicked ways. And that's what the Lord wants us to do. He wants us to turn from our wicked ways, not keep on walking down that roguish path. You got to turn from your wicked ways because you are on a path of destruction. When you are stealing, the Lord says, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, and all them other commandments. You know, you cannot have success in life when you disobey God. And a lot of these roguish folks, they started this disobedient lifestyle with their parent. They never obeyed their mammy. They never had a daddy. And if they did, they didn't obey him. They went to school, they didn't obey the teacher. They didn't obey the principal. They didn't obey the bus driver. They didn't obey the folks in the cafeteria. And then when they got to be a teenager and big and rusty in their 20s, they didn't want to obey the police, arguing with the police. Why are you pulling me over? Oh, you just racist. They always claim the police is racist. And that's to avoid being accountable. They hard-headed. These heathens are hard-headed. And they want to do their own thing. You can't do your own thing. You know, you can't do your own thing. In life, you got rules and regulations. And it's only so long you're going to be able to get away with being hard-headed and doing your own thing. Somebody going to stop you sooner or later when you are hard-headed and rebellious and disobedient. And then you're raising disobedient, hard-headed children and you want to defend them. You don't want nobody to say nothing to them. Okay, keep them in the house. If you don't want nobody to say nothing to your trash, keep it in your house. Don't subject other people in the public domain to your hard-headed heathens. Keep them terrorists in your house under lock and key. Lock them up and don't let them outside, okay? Because I don't want to be bothered with your hard-headed trash. And then that's another thing. You know they living a high-risk life. They're not going to live long. They're not going to be able to be a senior citizen rocking the rocking chair outside on the porch. They die early. Okay, in their 20s and 30s, they dying back to back to back. Why you don't have no insurance on them? You spending all your money on crab legs. ugly eyelashes looking like Mr. Snuffleupagus and lamb chop at the same time. And it's not sexy. It's very ugly. No makeup, just eyelashes. And them ugly ass wigs and braids and things. And going to get your body done. And your body don't match. Your body parts don't match. You got the BBL and then working at McDonald's. How you gonna get a BBL and you still working at Walmart and McDonald's and things? They don't go together. But these heathens, that's the mindset. You got a fucked up mindset, forgive me, Lord, for cussing. And a lot of things that they do, it doesn't make sense. And they don't care that it don't make sense because they are mildly retarded people. Okay. And they try to pretend like they normal and regular. They not normal. They not regular. They are mildly retarded special needs. Okay. And society gives them a pass to pretend like they regular. They not regular. They are retarded demons and they are out of control. And they can afford. Oh, they try to pretend like they so rich. They done get it out the mud and things, and they buying everything else but some life insurance, some burial insurance, some caskets and things. Why y'all bypassing all of that, and you going and getting flued out and flying out and going on all these fancy vacations, going and eating crab legs every day and lamb chops and things, and you never get no insurance. You know you're gonna die sooner than later. Because you don't live long when you're hard headed and you're roguish and won't obey the law, won't obey God. You just doing your own thing. You're on a path to destruction. You're gonna die early. Okay, so why don't you prepare? You're preparing for everything else. You're preparing for the party. You're preparing for the barbecue. You're preparing for the game and all this other foolishness. You're preparing to go steal and kill somebody. Why you don't prepare to die? Okay, and when they die, they never have they self prepared. They gotta go big on Facebook. All they need some help then. They need some help. And they want everybody to help them and pull the money together to have a decent burial. And why don't they just put their loved one in a garbage bag and sit it out there on the street for the garbage can to come pick them up, huh? Or just throw them in the back of the house. That's what you do with trash. That's what you do with trash. Karma Kaboom, that's so ugly. What you just said, I know. And what they do is ugly. Their lifestyle, all this stealing is ugly. All this killing is ugly. But that's what you do with trash. Just throw it in the garbage bag and throw it outside. Okay, don't worry about begging, and having everybody to come help you funeralize and bury your heathen trash. Okay, that's your burden. You are the one that supported that. You are the one that gave birth to it. Okay, so don't go on Facebook asking everybody to help you funeralize and bury your trash. Just deal with that yourself. They are the ones that created this set of circumstances. And now, don't y'all say, oh, that's karma. That's karma. Ain't that karma? When they get shut up, when they out there stealing and killing and carrying on. And is that, I don't never hear y'all say that's their karma. But you love to use that word. Why y'all don't never say that's the karma of these heathens when they get killed by whoever gonna kill them? When they out there stealing and killing and being destructive, huh? I don't never hear y'all queens and y'all kings. Y'all don't never say that these heathens getting their karma when they get killed and things while they out there stealing and killing and hurting somebody. And I was looking at this video of this so-called queen. Recently, this 15-year-old boy, he was out there stealing somebody's car, a Dodge Challenger. They loved, these heathens. These roguish heathens love a Dodge Challenger. And yesterday, I was on the live and y'all seen it. I was in front of the gas station and I seen that heathen over there in front of that grocery store. Over there turning donuts. They love to turn donuts. Got all this broken glass in the parking lots. That's from coming in these parking lots and turning donuts and running into the pole and running into each other like some bumper cars. That's their idea of fun. That is satanic. Satanic. And see, they don't have jobs to go to. They can do that all night long and disturb the neighborhood while somebody trying to get some sleep and get up and go to their job. They don't give a fuck about disturbing you. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing, because they ain't got nowhere to go but in the street to terrorize night and day and night, and somebody is supporting them. Somebody with a Section 8 voucher in their pocketbook or their purse or they back pocket. They are supporting them, these stupid ass hood rat girls. And they mammy is providing shelter, food, and clothes for their garbage ass. And they don't say nothing when they out there stealing and disturbing the neighborhood because they benefit from this roguish activity that these niggas are participating in. That's why they don't say nothing. The only time these queens open their mouth and say something is when they get killed or put in jail. That's the only time we hear from the queens. They know they got some roguish ass niggas in their household. They know they got roguish sons and boyfriends and husbands. They won't say nothing because they benefit. They benefit. They touch your neighbor and say they benefit. The queens are benefiting from the roguish behavior of these niggas. And the niggas are bringing them stolen flat screen TVs. The queens love a flat screen TV. Black Friday, they kept dragging all them flat screen TVs out of Walmart. Every year, they get a flat screen TV. How many TVs can you watch? See, that's why they get these TVs, because they don't work a job. They want to sit back on them flat, wide backs and asses and things and watch love and hip hop all day instead of going out in the community and building and applying themselves. Want to sit back on their back and watch love and hip hop all day and eat ramen noodles and crab legs. And I'm sick of it. Flat screen TV, flat screen TV, flat screen TV. I'm so sick of it. And the queens know that them roguish ass niggas, they gonna bring them a stolen flat screen TV to the house. So they can watch love and hip hop all day and all night with their hair bundled on their head and fighting on Facebook and YouTube and trolling on YouTube and things. And they like to steal that Dodge Challenger because it's got a fast, strong horsepower up under that hood. And they can get away real fast and evade capture from the police. I think the police, they need to get a new service car. And I think they got that Dodge Charger. And a lot of these niggas, they like that Dodge Charger too because it's got a strong Hemi and horsepower up under that hood too. But the top car that's got real strong horsepower, I think, is that Challenger, and I don't think it should be street legal. I really don't think that should be street legal because it's too dangerous, and a lot of people done got killed by that car. It's like a demon. And matter of fact, I think they got one version called a demon. I don't want no car called a demon, and then I don't want a car that I got to babysit all night. I'm scared somebody gonna steal it. I don't want no car like that. And they love to steal that car right there because they can really do a lot of fast, roguish activity with that car, and they can get a lot of roguish work done in a day. Because you got to think about it now. They got a lot of stealing to do, so they can get here and get there real fast in a Dodge Challenger, real fast, and they can get a lot of stealing done in that car in a short period of time. They can go to city to city, state to state real fast and kill a lot of people and carry a lot of guns, stolen goods, stolen TVs, stolen tennis shoes, you name it. And speaking of stealing, we had about 20 roguish ass niggas to break in Walmart on the other side of town where a lot of niggas hang out over there and live and go to sleep over there if they go to sleep. And y'all probably saw it on the news. That was a few days ago. Now they didn't break in Walmart, bust the window and break in Walmart to get a job application. They broke in Walmart to go through there and steal a lot of electronics and batteries for your car, and what else they steal? Tennis shoes and things like that. And I said, now they done broke in Walmart, but they didn't steal no job application. I wonder why they didn't steal no job application. And a broom and a mop and some soap. Oh, I don't know why they don't like that soap iron, but they stay away from that soap. And it shows. They stink, stink, stink. I bet every last one of them niggas that crawled they garbage ass through that window after they broke that window. I bet every last one of them had some dookie streaks in the middle of their underwear. Just stinking and nasty and garbage. And should have been going down that soap aisle and stealing some soap. They don't. Why they don't never steal no soap and washing powder and things? I think two of them did steal some washing powder not too long ago back in the summer, and they probably didn't use it. They probably sold it on the street. They need to be using it. They need to be using it. Make it make sense. Now you done broken the dollar store, and they love to steal at the dollar store. You in bad shape when you got to steal at the dollar store. I mean, my God. And if you're gonna be a crook, be a quality crook and make your stealing count. It's a right way to do wrong. And then if you're gonna be stealing and you a hell of a nigga and you like to shoot folks, why they ain't scared to go to the bank and do all this stealing? Not that I advise it, but I'm just saying. Why, if they so big and bad and they love to shoot, why they don't take their garbage, roguish ass to the bank? That's where all the money is. That's why the money and the money truck. They don't never carjack that money truck. They carjacking all these other folks, but they don't never carjack the money truck. Make it make sense. That's why I tell y'all these roguish ass niggas are mildly retarded special needs. Okay, they stupid as hell. And I could go on and on and on. But anyway, yeah, the niggas, they had hoodies on their head. All of them. It was just like looking at the black KKK. All them niggas that broke into that store in Walmart and crawled that garbage ass through that window. I bet all of them had dirty underwear with dookie streaks in the middle of it. And man, all of them had on hoodies, different color hoodies. I said, look at the black KKK. Look at them. And they was in a hurry too. Ooh, they had boxes and boxes and bags and things. And I said, every last one of them, they should have got stomped the fuck out and knocked their teeth out. And the police should have met them with Kanye West boots on and just kicked their garbage ass. Woo, just kicked their garbage ass. Yeah, and did whatever they wanted to do to them. And we need to pass a law. Whenever Donald Trump, he working on it. He working on him and them Republicans, and I support him 100%. They said, oh, they're getting ready to start a law, and I support it. Oh, they can't get in that office, Oval Office fast enough. I wish we could speed up the election, because I need Donald Trump in that wig to get her and get in that seat in the Oval Office, and Joe Biden can go somewhere and go to sleep. Because he ain't did shit for this country. Toting all this money over there to Ukraine and Russia and all these other places. I'm sick of his guy. Ooh, I'm sick of him. And the Republicans and Donald Trump, they getting ready to implement this law. And I think it's a magnificent law. Whereas all these drug dealers, they gonna be put to on a death sentence. They gonna get them a death sentence. And the only problem I see coming out of that is, historically, a lot of these police have been setting a lot of these folks up and lying on them and planting drugs on them. But I said, well, it is what it is. We'll get to that part when we get to that part, if that be the case. But it's a lot of these drug dealers that's really legitimate drug dealers. So we're going to go ahead and get the police the green light to go out there and pull them on in and take care of them, get them up out of here. It's going to be called Operation Get Them Up Out of Here. Yes. And I think this is a good time for me to go ahead and put my application in and lose some weight so I can pass the physical agility test. I think I would make an excellent police. Now I'm not. I'm gonna take some shortcuts because sometimes you just got to go ahead and beat some ass and brutalize these niggas. You just got to do it. You just got to do it. It's got to be done. Especially if I'm assigned a neighborhood where I got some hard headed niggas and the neighbors always calling me, and I'm on my break and things, and I gotta stop my break to go see about them niggas. Somebody ass gonna get beat that day. Okay, I'm gonna get sick of going to the same house every day now. And the queen sitting back ain't saying nothing. Get your heathens in order so I don't have to come to this ragged ass house every day. Okay, but I think I would make an excellent police, and I would probably get a raise and a promotion in no time. I would. Ooh. And yeah, I am qualified. I'm overqualified, as a matter of fact. And yeah, I wouldn't tolerate all this heathen behavior. We clean this city up overnight. Yes. So yeah, the niggas they went over there to Walmart and bust the glass and went in there stealing. And the news reporter showed the video, and I wish you could have seen them. I wish you could have seen them niggas. I wish you could have seen them. And I said, that's their Christmas shopping right there. That's their Christmas shopping. Oh, I bet the queens just waiting on them to come back. And they got all them stolen goods up under them ragged ass dollar store Christmas trees right now. I'm pretty sure. And they probably been bragging about it because you know they love to tell them themselves on Facebook. They probably just laughing and posting all their evidence on Facebook with they stupid, dumb, retarded ass. And the next day or the day after, it was probably that same group of niggas with them hoodies, them same hoodies on their head, and they probably did not wash them. Of course they didn't. Probably didn't wash their ass. And they went right back out there. This time, they came on this side of town and broke into a shoe store of a black man. He owned it. And I said, this is a shame. And they love to steal from other black people. How we gonna build our community when you got these garbage ass niggas steadily tearing it down? It's just like you're doing work for nothing. You're doing all this work building nice stuff for nothing. Cause you got these garbage ass niggas gonna come and tear it down because they terrorists. They terrorists. And that man had worked hard, I'm guessing, and built up this store, and it had some tennis shoes in there. You know, niggas love tennis shoes. These roguish ass niggas, they gotta have tennis shoes so they can, run fast when it's time to get away and run to steal and kill somebody. They can't have on no church shoes with them hard soles on them. They can't have on no boots. They gotta have some tennis shoes. So I see the incentive why they was targeting the tennis shoe stuff. Because they gotta have them tennis shoes, because that's part of their roguish ass uniform. They got to have some tennis shoes. So they probably gonna use some of the tennis shoes and they probably gonna sell some of them. They probably gonna put some of them under their Christmas tree. That's gonna be somebody's Christmas present, and they don't give a fuck because niggas love stolen goods. They love receiving stolen goods. I've been watching them for a long time. They don't mind receiving stolen goods. They know they stolen, and they encourage the stealer to steal. And they call that the booster, the neighborhood booster. So yeah, child, they went over to the tennis shoe store and did the same thing, broke the glass, went in there. It don't take them long to steal. In less than 3 minutes, they in and out, because they don't have a lot of practice. You see, they've been they they've been stealing since the day they were born. They've been stealing since they was little bitty ugly ass babies. Yes. So they got a lot of experience. So they can move real fast, in and out. And they went in there and stole all them tennis shoes. And that man said that's about the third time they done hit him. And he can't survive all that stealing. So he might have to shut down his store. It's a damn shame. So many people with businesses, they cannot survive, and their insurance only pays so much. That's why you can't have no grocery stores in these nigga neighborhoods. Because they going in there stealing. Then they crying, oh, the mayor needs to open up some grocery stores. That's not the mayor's responsibility, first of all. Them stupid hood rats got on the news not too long ago, blaming the mayor for they not having no grocery store in their neighborhood. If y'all stop stealing, y'all would have some grocery stores. If you would get out there and work and start your a farm or a garden with all this money that you're stealing and getting, have you getting it, you can have some grocery stores. Start your own grocery store. That's not the mayor's responsibility to feed you. Okay, so they don't get a sense of entitlement. Ooh, they get a bad, bad, bad sense of entitlement. They think the world owes them something. And they get spoiled from the welfare office. The welfare office, the government started them being spoiled. And they want everybody to treat them like the welfare office. Just give, 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 with no end in sight. They don't want to give people nothing, but they want their hand. They got their hands out like cups. They want to receive, 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 receive. They want you to give, give, give. They don't never give nobody nothing but trouble. Yeah, that's all they want to give society, trouble. And they went in that tennis shoe store and stole all them tennis shoes. That man said he don't know how he gonna be able to survive, and he might have to shut down his store. The roguish folks don't give a fuck because they just gonna go to another store and steal out of there. They gonna just go around the city in rotation, steal, steal, steal. That's all they want to do. And if they can't steal in this city, they go to another city stealing. That I don't think they just keep the stealing restricted to this city. They go out of town and steal and come back and steal some more right here and go in another city and go in another city and another city. That's what they do. I don't think they just stay in one location and steal. They spread themselves around with their roguish ass and steal, 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 kill, kill, kill. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure before Christmas they're gonna be doing a lot of more stealing. So just wait for it. They probably gonna be in a neighborhood near you, and they might steal your car, or they might steal your cousin car, your mama car. So just put your car under a cage and lock it down extra than you ordinarily would. You gotta put a whole lot of padlocks and steel cages around your car. And child, it's just a shame. And make sure you got insurance on your vehicles, because they gonna steal now. And you know, it's just a shame. This is what they dedicated to doing: stealing, 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 killing, killing, killing. And they wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, without further ado, let us look at um this news report. Well, this is the video showing the 15-year-old. He should have been at school, but instead of being at school, he was out stealing somebody's car. I was getting ready to tell y'all about that before I changed the subject, because I got so much to talk about. And instead of going to school, he was out stealing somebody's car. And the person, I think they was from out of town visiting. They was probably doing some business here, and they went outside to get in their car, and their car was gone. And I can relate, because that made me have a flashback when my car got stolen. I couldn't believe that my car had got stolen. And I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. I looked at the window and I didn't see my car. And I said, maybe I parked it somewhere else, and I just forgot. Child, I kept looking all outside. I couldn't see my car. And I said, I know my car gotta be out there. And it was raining a little bit. I said, well, maybe it's the rain. Maybe it's the rain. I know my car is out there, child. I went outside and I was squinting my eyes. I still couldn't see my car. I said, I can't believe a roguish nigga. I know it was a nigga. I know it was a nigga. Done stole my car. Child, I looked in the street for the evidence of glass broken and shattered. I didn't see no glass at all. It was a clean getaway. that let me know that they are very experienced, you see. Yeah. Yeah, they're very experienced. And I pray to God that they have endless diarrhea and it be painful. Ooh, all the days of their life, whoever they are. I don't know who they are, but God knows who they are. And I just pray to God that He give them diarrhea every day. And they don't have no rest. Because there's no rest for the wicked. And that is wicked to go out here and stealing somebody's car. Here I am struggling, already homeless. And they making my situation worse. They don't care. They don't care. And maybe they went to sell the car parts off the car to get them some marijuana. I doubt they stole the car to go get a job. I doubt it. I doubt it. And, that really set me back. It really did. And I felt the impact of what the queen has put it out. The queen. The queen. Nobody talks about the queen being the breeder of terror. The breeder. She's the breeder. The queen. The queen. And everybody just celebrates the queen and just love on the queen. And the queen is hiding in plain sight. That's evil. That's evil. She is giving birth to terrorists from one generation to the next, and she don't never say nothing. Even when they get caught, she don't say nothing unless the police beat them up or kill them. That's the only time the queen will say something. But then she won't even hold her roguish ass offspring accountable. She blaming everybody else but her roguish ass, murderous ass, heathen ass son and daughter. And they always calling them, no matter how big and rusty and dusty they are. The queen, the mammy, always call them my baby, my baby. They didn't have to do my baby like that. But notice, she don't never say, my baby didn't have to go out there stealing and killing them people like that. You don't never hear her say that, do you? And you never will. Because she is not accountable. She blame everybody else, and she teach her children to do the same thing. They blame everybody else for why they are in the fucked up condition that they are in, why they have to go to jail, why they have to go to court, why they have to pay child support, why they have to do all this stuff that they don't want to do. But when they doing something that they want to do, oh, it's me, I. Yeah. Yeah, they don't mind holding themselves accountable when they doing something that they want to do. But when they have to face the consequences of their horrible behavior, they blame everybody else but themselves. And, you know, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. And this one boy, and I think they think, and a lot of these adult heathens, I suspect they getting these children to do a lot of this carjacking and stealing and killing because they know the children, they won't have to spend a lot of time in jail unless the judge decide to prosecute them as an adult, which they oftentimes do, especially if it's real horrible, the crime. But most of the time they give them a little pat on the back and send them home. And they go out there and keep on stealing. They don't stop. They keep on stealing and keep on killing, keep on carjacking. And some adult heathen is putting batteries in these children's back. Okay, they giving them the guns. The children not going out there getting them guns they sell. It's some garbage ass grown person giving them the guns. And I seen a video not too long ago, and these children, they had recorded themselves and put it on social media. And they was at a school gym, and they opened up their backpacks. They had a lot of guns. Woo, they had a lot of guns. And then they had an overnight gym bag. They opened that up. Lot of guns. And then they open up their jacket. There go a lot of guns inside their waistband. All inside their jacket. Where they getting them from? Some grown ass, garbage ass nigga. That's where they getting it from. And the queens, I know the queens sell them guns in the house. I know you got to see them. And she don't say nothing. Once again, she don't say nothing because she gonna benefit from them going out there carjacking somebody with them guns. She gonna benefit if they go out there and kill somebody with them guns. She gonna benefit either way it goes. So she not gonna say nothing. She gonna pretend like she don't see it, or she gonna think it's funny. Oh, Ray Ray and Pookie, why y'all got them guns? Ha 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 ha! It's funny to her. Then she not gonna have a serious chastisement. She just gonna keep on eating her crab legs and waiting on another sorry ass nigga to come through so she can suck him off and he can give her another worthless ass baby in the stomach and repeat the same satanic cycle over and over and over again. It's just terrible. With that hair bundle on her head. Yes, she is the whole common denominator. With all of these heathens, the queen is the common denominator. Yeah, that's the facilitator right there. That's their teacher. That's where they get taught all this horrible behavior. So let's look at this video. This 15-year-old child, he probably was, this wasn't his first time stealing that car. This is just the first time he got caught by the police and held accountable. The police shot his garbage ass, and just like somebody else said, and I agree with this person that said this in the comment section, they said the only thing the police did wrong is they didn't have a good aim, and that heathen ass 15-year-old is going to live to go out and steal another day. That's the only thing that he did wrong, the police. He didn't have a good enough aim. And I wish I knew his cash app so I can send him something for lunch, or, a gift card or something, because I appreciate him doing exactly what he was trying to do. Okay? And he told that hard-headed ass heathen to stop or whatever. And the hard-headed heathen, he's not going to obey. He's not going to obey. He tried to run over the police. And the police unloaded on his garbage ass. And I'm so glad that he did. And now the 15-year-old is charged with attempted murder of the police, I think. And his mammy got on TV, the queen, and crying, crying about her baby. Her baby. She said the police, he didn't have to do my baby like that. And I said, she crying because, she not crying because she can't see her son. They not letting her see her son for whatever reason in the hospital. She not crying because she can't see her son. She not crying because her son got shot in his garbage ass back. She not crying, or wherever they shot him at. She not crying because it's such a devastating situation and she almost lost her son. She crying because he didn't get back with the money from selling that car, that stolen car, or the whole car itself. She wanted to have that car for the holidays, or the proceeds from selling that car. That's why she was probably crying. He didn't make it back with the stolen car and the money. That's probably why she had them tears coming down her face. She just knew her holiday was all compromised because he didn't get back with the stolen car. Yeah, but she probably got some more ugly ass sons that's roguish just like that one. So they gonna go out on the street and finish what he started while he laid up in the hospital getting well and had to go to jail. She got some more roguish ass kids and probably a roguish ass nigga laying right there beside her, being fed with her Section 8 groceries, and he go out there and steal too. Yeah. And it's just pathetic. It's just pathetic. It's just pathetic how we have these roguish folks just laying up in the community, not contributing, but being a danger to society. Just a waste. A waste of blood, bone, and skin and fucking air. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. So let's look at this video. It's been all over social media. showing this roguish ass 15-year-old. He should have been in school, but instead he was out stealing somebody's car. And the police did exactly what they should have did to his punk ass. Okay? I don't have no problem with what the police did to his garbage ass. I think he should have did more of it, if anything. So let's look at it. Let's look at it. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta play it on my other phone. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So there's the roguish ass kid. He going out there to get in the stolen car. I hear the police telling him, get down and stop. They got a police shooting him. His garbage ass still driving away. Yeah. Okay. So then his mammy, the queen, she gets on the news and she's crying because hold on. She's crying because she can't see her son in the hospital.
My baby 15. He shot my baby like it was deer hunting season.
That's Teresa Clark sharing her frustration with Fox 13 Monday night after being told she couldn't see her injured son in the hospital.
He didn't have a gun. He's not innocent, don't get me wrong. But he take a village to raise kids.
The boy was taken to Regional 1 after police say an officer shot him as the 15-year-old drove what the police say was a stolen car. This cell phone video shows those exact moments. The teen now faces multiple charges, including attempted second-degree murder, aggravated assault against a first responder, and evading arrest.
We need to have a...
Look, now, you notice when he was getting away, he hit somebody else's car. So who gonna pay for that? Is the mama? Is the mama gonna see if that was my car and he hit my car? I want him to pay for it. Okay, he don't get a pass just because he's 15-year-old. Okay, he's a kid. If he going out there doing the things of a grown ass nigga, I need him to go out there and get a job and pay for my car. Okay, he don't get a pass just because he's a kid. Okay, he knew he was a kid when he was out there stealing instead of going to school. Okay, and I wonder why she didn't say, oh, my son, my baby, he should have been in school instead of out there in the street stealing somebody's car. She didn't say nothing about that. She didn't say nothing about that. Oh, the police didn't have to shoot my baby. He would shoot my baby like it was deer season. Well, he was out there stealing like a heathen. If he hadn't been stealing like a heathen, he wouldn't have had to get shot like it was deer season by the police. They got a problem with obedience. They're hard-headed. And they have to pay for their consequences. And that hurts their heart. That's the part that hurts their feelings. That's the part that makes them cry. When they have to face accountability. That's why she was crying. That's another reason why she was crying. She know he been stealing. He probably been stealing since he was a little baby. And she know he been stealing. And now he done got caught. And he got to pay for this crime. She don't like it. It's very inconvenient. It's very uncomfortable for her. You know. Yeah. And as soon as he get out of jail, he gonna start stealing again. He gonna start stealing again. He not gonna retire from being roguish. He not gonna do it. Once they get a taste in their mouth for stealing, it never stops until the Lord stop them. And the Lord have to lay them down where they can't get back up again and keep on doing this stealing. That's the only way they're going to stop. That's the only way or somebody kill them. That's the only way. That's the only way. They are relentless with being roguish. They are relentless. And if you have not been impacted by these roguish folks, just hold on. It's going to soon come to your neighborhood. The more they get away with, the more they do, and they expand their territory. They don't stay in one area stealing. The more they get away with this stealing, they go a little bit further out, a little bit further out, a little bit further out. You see, yeah, cause the block be hot, and when the block get hot, they gotta move out a little bit, move out a little bit. Yeah, and I love when they go to Mississippi. They think because Mississippi, they in their mind they think, oh, this a little sleepy town in Mississippi. They country. They don't they don't lock their doors. They leave their cars. Oh, they got nice cars and trucks, and they think, oh, it's just so slow in Mississippi, and the police can't catch them because they so slow, and they cross them state lines and go over there with their roguish ass, and the police come out of them bushes at a high rate of speed, and bam, they catch their garbage ass. I love to see it. I love to see it. And the roguish niggas be looking so surprised. And they be, it's like it hurt their feelings. They don't be expecting this. I love it. I love it. Woo, them police over there, they be ready for them roguish niggas to cross that state line. They be ready for them. Yeah, they train for it all year long. And they don't get a lot of action because they got they roguish niggas under control over there in Mississippi. I applaud the police over there in Mississippi. They got them roguish ass niggas under control. Now, don't get me wrong. It is some roguish niggas over there in Mississippi, but not to the capacity as the roguish niggas over here in Afghanistan Junior. Ooh, the roguish niggas over here in Afghanistan Junior, they don't have no fear. They don't have no fear of the police. They don't have no fear of security. Baby, they be stealing and on their way to kill somebody right there in front of the police, riding down the street, right alongside the police, with blunts in their mouth and things. They don't try to hide. They don't slow down. No. And it's just a shame how they just breed these roguish heathens at a high rate of speed. They stay the queens, they stay pregnant, knocked up by a loser, a roguish ass loser, and they carry that demon seed right into the belly, and they go the baby, a whole demon ready to come out that belly to be a terrorist. That's why I just get so upset. I don't be happy when I see these queens pregnant. Because when I look at them, I just be thinking they go a breeder of terror. There she go, finna give birth to another murderer. There she go, finna give birth to another roguish ass nigga. There she go, finna give birth to another terrible, terrible, horrible, horrible heathen. That's all I think about. That's when I think when I say I'm pregnant. That's what I have to be thinking about. Here come another one. Here come another one. Oh gosh, here come another one. That's what I be thinking. And I think a lot of people be thinking the same thing. And a lot of people are starting to realize how terrible they are. And, a lot of people, they don't want to say nothing because, they get a lot of backlash for speaking the truth about them, right? And these roguish ass niggas, they allergic to the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear nothing about the truth. And now look, if I go on the news YouTube channel, that's all they have every single day. Some black person done got killed by another nigga. Another nigga done killed. Another nigga been stealing all day long. And I get sick and tired of it. I get sick and tired of looking at that. Every day. Just look. Just look. Just look. You don't have to take my word for it. Just look. And I don't even be looking for this stuff. Here you go, popping up on my screen. Look. Where is it at? Man killed defending family during home invasion. Didn't I tell you? That was 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. Every day. Every day. Let's listen at it. Let's listen. Let's listen. Let's listen and see what this is all about. Let's listen.
Top 5 Black Friday deals
I
here
get
at Harbor
sick of
Freight.
these
Number 1
commercials.
is Icon 24 karat gold ratchet for only $49.99. And shot to death inside a Fraser home after a home invasion while the family inside was asleep.
A woman at the house tells WREG's Jarita Patterson the victim died trying to protect others.
It is a case with more twists and turns than the road where it happened. Sunday, police were called to a home along Rainier Street. It was at the Fraser home where a man was shot dead. The woman living here tells us.
He died protecting us.
That protector, she says, was Norbert Clear, better known by his nickname.
Anybody who know him probably forget that his name is Norbert, but we all call him Knottyhead.
The woman, who did not want to show her face, says her family and Norbert were asleep in the home. Suddenly, she felt her mattress moving before seeing a man poking around under her bed. Remember when I mentioned this case was full of twists and turns? Well, this same woman had guns stolen from the house not long ago. She was not only dealing with a home broken into twice, but she's also dealing with a broken heart, as her fiance died a week ago. Norbert was her fiance's best friend. When she was awakened, she screamed. Norbert responded.
He put himself in harm's
Wait a
way
minute.
to save us.
Wait a minute.
So it really comes
Wait a
as
minute.
no surprise that
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Norbert. Wait a minute now. I was feeling sorry for Norbert. I was feeling sorry for Norbert until we got to that part. Now, wait a minute. Norbert was friends with the fiance, and the fiance died a week ago. Why is Norbert over there in the bed with the woman? I think she been cheating with Norbert the whole time. Ain't that something? This woman is a slut. This woman is a whole slut. Child, Norbert was over there consoling her. Ain't that a mess? Oh, the wages of sin is death. See, Norbert shouldn't have had his ass over there with his dingling in between that woman's legs. Okay. He done got killed over there. He done got killed over there. Why he couldn't comfort that woman from his own house? They been cheating I bet they was cheating the whole time. That's probably what killed her fiance. He probably had a heart attack. Child, I was feeling sorry for Norbert until we got to that part. Child, the news reporter showed them man saying that part. Child, did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch that part? Let's listen to some more of this foolishness. I can't believe it. Child, Norbert done got his ass killed over there at that woman's house. Didn't have no business over there. It sounds like the whole neighborhood is a mess.
first to jump into action.
It sounds like the whole neighborhood is a mess.
Of his best friend who just recently passed away. The area is now clear. Crime scene tape is gone, but what remains unclear is who is responsible and why the home was targeted yet again. At least 2 rounds were fired. When the shooting stopped, Norbert was dead, but he went out fighting.
He beat the brakes off one of the guys.
The 2 men got away under the cover of darkness, but there is light, knowing Norbert has reunited with his best friend.
And his best friend gonna punch him in the face.
Jarita Patterson,
His best friend gonna punch him in the face.
Says even police were unable.
His best friend gonna punch him. His best friend gonna punch him in the face with them angel wings, baby. Them angel wings gonna be flying all over the place. Feathers gonna be everywhere. He gonna be swinging on Norbert. Child, he gonna be like, "Oh, your punk ass done got killed. You was over there in the bed with my woman when you got killed. I seen the whole thing. I sent the man over there. I sent the nigga over there to the house. You just didn't know it. Yeah. Norbert. That woman said Norbert died for defending that woman. And he died. He probably died with a compromised dingling too. Yeah, they had sex. They had sex. Norbert been screwing his best friend's woman. I can't believe the news reporter just gonna gloss all over that part. If I was a news reporter, I would have been like, "Excuse me, ma'am. I know you're grieving and everything, but why was your fiance best friend over there at your house in your bed? Why wasn't he over there and on the couch? Huh? Why he wasn't in the guest room? He was in the bed with her. I think they killed the fiance. They probably gave him a heart attack. He probably walked in and they was in that bed, that same bed. Child, ain't this a mess? Ooh, these heathens, they just get me tired. They get me tired. I need to go lay down. I need to go lay down. They get me tired, child. They get me so tired. Ain't that too much? That's too much. I shouldn't have listened at that story. I shouldn't have listened at that. That's just too much. Am I the only one that feel like that was too much? I didn't need to know that right there. That's just child, that is too much. But anyway, I'm finna go lay down. Okay. Woo! I'm finna go lay down and rest my nerves. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this live. I appreciate you so much. Let me read some of y'all's comments before I go. Hello everybody in the chat, except you garbage ass niggas. I don't care nothing for y'all. I don't know why y'all keep on coming back. All y'all garbage ass trolls. Why do y'all keep on coming back? Huh? Why do you do this to yourself? I'm not gonna acknowledge you. I'm just gonna block your garbage ass over and over again with your unwanted, raggedy garbage ass. You unwanted and you rejected. Why won't you just stay over there on your own page and be an unwanted, rejected, heathen garbage bitch? Huh? Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you keep on letting yourself come over here and get disappointed? I'm never gonna talk to you. I'm never gonna engage you, bitch. Okay? I'm gonna always have time to block you over and over and over again. No matter how many emails you create to start another profile and another profile, you goofy, retarded motherfucker. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. Why do you do this to yourself? Ooh, just retarded. You retarded. But hello, everybody else in the chat. How are y'all doing today? Have y'all had a wonderful day? Hello, Oma. Y'all need to send me some cash apps and show some holiday love. Y'all don't spend all y'all money on Black Friday thinking y'all got a deal. I did go shopping. I wasn't really looking forward to going shopping Black Friday. I don't like to be in that crowd. But some kind of way I ended up in that crowd briefly. And I did find me some towels. I don't know if it was a deal. They be trying to make us think we're getting a deal. And them towels and things be the same price they usually be. And they be tricking us. They think they tricking us, but I be woke. But I needed some towels, so I got me 2 of them. They real nice. I'm going to show them to you probably tomorrow when I do me a video about taking a bath and showers and things. Yeah, I'm going to show you my nice towels that I got at Walmart. That was $6 a piece. I think that is a pretty good deal. And they name brand and things. So I'm not going to complain about that. But hello, Blueface. How are you today? Blueface and Oma. And how did you enjoy Thanksgiving? I enjoyed Thanksgiving. It was just fine. I don't have no complaints. Hello, daily positive affirmations. Yes, the chickens have come home to roost. Yes. I hate ratchet culture. I wish I'd go out of style. I wish it would go out of style. I do too. I do too. Daily positive affirmations. I wish it would go out of style too. Ratchet culture. It's terrible. Ratchet. Daily positive affirmation says, they were waiting on him and he want only disregards clear commands from law enforcement. Lock him and that egg donor up. That's right. I agree with you. Yes. Hello, Chanel number 5. And yeah, this ratchet culture, it has been terrible for these heathens, and they just get worse and worse and worse every day. They don't get better, they get worse. They get worse. And I just hate having to just live around them. You can't even enjoy yourself at these restaurants no more. I can't even go into the beauty supply store anymore in peace and look for my wigs and things. Do y'all see this stuff I've been having to wear on my head and tie my head down with scarves? And I recently started wearing a fucking hair bundle on the inside. I ain't gonna wear it outside. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. I can't even go to the beauty supply store in peace and shop and take my time and things. Ooh, these ratchets, they just don't ruin everything. I can't stand to be around ratchet, ghetto, heathens. Ooh, I can't stand them. And they love to run in packs, big groups. Ugh, I just can't stand them. I can't stand them. And I'm trying my best to move far away from them. Even if that means living out there in the desert somewhere. Even if that means moving out to the desert or up on top of a mountain somewhere. I gotta get away from these heathens. These ratchet, ghetto, loud, garbage ass heathens. I can't stand them. They're so uncivilized. They are so very uncivilized. And you're not going to have no peace around them because they are so horrible. Night and day, day and night. You can't tell the nights from the days when you drive through their neighborhood. They don't never go to sleep. It'd be a lot of traffic, high traffic, and they just flying up and down the street. 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. It don't even matter. Don't even matter. They're not going to a job. They going to commit some crimes or have some old sex with another loser. And it's just pathetic. It's just pathetic. And you go into some of these neighborhoods where the white people live and the Chinese or the Indians and the Mexicans around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, it ain't hardly no traffic. It's so quiet. It's so quiet and peaceful. Ain't hardly nothing moving. But baby, you can always tell when you in a neighborhood where the niggas live. Baby, it be so many cars up and down the street, just zooms, just driving reckless and fast, in and out, up and down, round and round, like it's the middle of the day. They don't go to sleep. They never go to bed and sit down somewhere. Just always got to be outside, going here, going there all night long, all through the morning, all day. And it's just sickening to see somebody just with such a restless spirit. And there's so many of them. It's so many of them. Cannot go somewhere and sit down. Riding around with these stolen cars and stolen tags and stealing to get some gas. And it's just a mess. They're not producing nothing. They're just destroying and tearing everything down. And they wouldn't have it any other way. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to this live. Thank y'all, those of you that have sent me cash apps. If you would like to send me a cash app, you're welcome to do so. My cash app is $Carmen Kaboom. And get y'all a t-shirt. I got some merch out there for you. My t-shirt, the link to buy the t-shirt. I think I'm gonna put out a hoodie too. Cause I know y'all cold out there and things. I'm gonna do y'all a hoodie real soon. Probably this week. I might do it this week. And but I don't want y'all to go out there and stealing and killing somebody and being roguish and things with the hoodie, because you know that's the uniform of these roguish folks. They love to wear these hoodies. I don't think I want to participate in that. I don't want to contribute to that apparel. No, I ain't gonna give y'all no hoodie. Cause that's just gonna oh, it's got too much heathen energy attached to it. I'm not gonna give you no hoodie. I'm gonna leave you with a t-shirt. And the t-shirt says, "A lie, don't care who tell it." You know, a lie don't care who tell it, just as long as it get told. And a lot of these heathens and fake ass kings and fake ass queens and things, they've been telling a lot of lies on me. But baby, it don't even matter because I know who I am and I know whose I am. And let me tell you one more thing. No heathen formed against me shall prosper. Yeah, yeah. And every lying tongue shall be destroyed. Yes. Yes. Keep on putting your mouth on me. And one thing about it, like I posted on my community page earlier today, one thing about it, it ain't never nobody valid that be putting their mouth on me and putting their paws on me. It's always these raggedy heathens that don't even matter, huh? It always be the nobodies. It's the nobody niggas. The nobodies don't even matter. Touch your neighbor and say, the nobodies don't matter. Yeah, it always be them raggedy, garbage ass nobodies telling lies on me. But anyway, that was the inspiration for the T-shirt. A lie don't care who tell it. So y'all go ahead and get you a T-shirt and give it to some liar in your life for the holidays. Holla at your girl. Peace. Yeah.